This clip is brought to you by our best friends over at Super 6. And ladies and gentlemen, it is the final round of the season here on Super 6 and obviously the final day of the Premier League season. Anything can happen on the final day and you could win £250,000. Super 6 is obviously completely free to play and you can join our Pitch Side mini league and play against myself, Reeve, and Mr. TG himself using the code PTCHS6 to join the mini league. And obviously, anyone who wins the round each week gets a £100 classic football shirt voucher. Just follow the link in the description down below to sign up. And of course, use that code PTCHS6 to join the Pitch Side mini league. It's so easy to play. Simply predict your 6 scores, enter your golden goal and hit submit. A free shot at £250,000. It's the last opportunity to do so this season. The Super 6 jackpot needs to be won, so get involved. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating, it massively helps us out. Enjoy. We are now going to do a segment of our underwhelming 11.
Yeah, and I'm the judge for your two teams.
In goal for me, Hugo Lloris. Any reason for me to continue my agenda?
No, Reeve, is he underwhelming or is he just shit?
He is as whelming as I expect him to be. But for most people, especially Mitch Tucker, who holds him to a very high standard,
surely doesn't.
He is underwhelming.
But is he this is where it's like
he's always been
an overrated 11 or is it underwhelming? Look, Hugo Lloris underwhelming?
He's a World Cup winning captain, and now he can't get a game. And they've said he's out for the season due to injury. That's bollocks.
Is that underwhelming?
Yeah,
though?
they subbed him off against Newcastle and they stopped conceding goals. Like,
I feel like underwhelming isn't just like you're awful. It's just like you're just a bit meh.
It's like I thought you were good, but you're not as.
Yeah, or they haven't done as well as people expected.
For example, Lindelof. He's very underwhelming.
No.
Is he?
No.
I don't expect
because I don't think people hold him to a standard, though.
Yeah, I think but he's a meh player.
So what you're saying is, as a judge, anything I say is going to be wrong.
Well, you try it.
All right. In terms of signing and impact for how I thought he'd do at the club, Connor Cody has had an underwhelming season for me.
Okay.
He was captain of Wolves and he's gone to Everton and not been as good as he was at Wolves, in my opinion. I've written this name down and I'm not a fan of it, but I'm going to say him anyway because he has been underwhelming for his standards. This is a guy that was in contention for the Ballon d'Or and remembered as one of the best Premier League centre-backs of all time. In that conversation, Virgil van Dijk has had an underwhelming season.
I can understand it. It's not a bad season.
Yes or no?
For his season, he's been diabolical by his standards.
Just set his own big standards.
Underneath his bar.
Yeah.
He's not bad. Still world class. Just lower than him. Koulibaly, thoroughly underwhelming for the price tag of what we expected. Perisic, another one. Everyone expected him to come and tear up the league under this Conte system. I've got a partnership of underwhelming centre mids from Leicester. Yuri Tielemans and Ndidi, both underwhelming this season. I'm not getting any pushback here. Am I?
Tielemans, yeah.
I don't know if Tielemans is underwhelming.
Come on, mate.
He was getting Arsenal linked.
Yeah,
you wouldn't go near
he's
him
top
now.
4 linked for most.
He's sat and give up,
But
hasn't
he does like score a monthly screamer.
Yeah.
But he does. It feels like he's one of those players that if the rubber of the green's not going for him, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
And you can't do that in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And Ndidi a few years ago, I did actually really rate, and you don't see anything from him anymore.
Yeah. Another ex-Monaco player, actually, Fabinho.
He's not.
Fallen off a cliff.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Man, he's 45 years old.
He's not, though. He's 29.
He's 45, we know.
He's not, wait.
Yeah, 29's not falling.
I'm sure Liverpool fans would agree that he's been underwhelming. For the standard that people hold Fabinho at Liverpool, not as good as usual.
But do you actually believe he's 29?
He was in Rodri debates.
Yeah, man. Him, Rodri, Casemiro, and Partey were like the four that were like, oh my God. And then Bruno G came in and Rice came in.
Oh my
God. Son.
How'd
you go from Golden Boot winner to
not Golden Boot
not Golden Boot winner? But the drop-off is insane though as well.
Yeah. I mean, I remember he got a hat-trick against Danny Ward, but that's not really, doesn't really count.
And he was substitute as well in that game. Then he came on and got a hat-trick, which is insane.
Would you say Son is underwhelming for this season total, getting 14 goals in 46 appearances, 5 assists?
For his standards, yeah.
He's had little flurries though. He went like a good 6 months of just.
Do you know why? he's been underwhelming.
Why, man?
Because every game last season, it'd be like, oh, Spurs have scored.
It's on.
Oh, it's Kane and Son. This season, Kane scores. Not even a
Just
Son.
Kane.
Not even a Son involvement. Patrick Bamford. Underwhelming.
Yeah, he got 17 Premier League goals a few years ago. That's just mad.
Exactly.
Bielsa, what a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then my final player in my underwhelming 11, Jesse Lingard.
Good shout as well, I think.
Where is he?
Exactly.
He was celebrating on the pitch when they won 1-0, yeah.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
I thought he started all right, and
Yeah.
his biggest mistake he has ever done in his life is leaving West Ham and not signing for them permanently.
He was unreal in that loan.
Yeah, that purple patch he had.
Why did he
so
go
disgusting.
back to United thinking he's going to go in that team?
He just wanted to play with Ronaldo.
He had the choice of, at the start of the season, West Ham or Newcastle. We both neither of us wanted Marshall's wages. He went to Forest.
Oh, yeah, Willock was... You got Willock as a result of that. and now he's doing well.
No, we already had Willock at the start.
was
This is
it?
the start of the season. He turned us down and turned down West Ham.
I swear he gets a bonus for Forest staying up
on a
as well,
big
doesn't he?
contract.
Yeah, he has a big
Yeah,
contract
big.
there. We just didn't like. He wanted Man United wages.
Isn't it only a year long?
Yeah, it was.
feel like
It was a
he
year
signed-
contract with like a
like
six-figure
massive,
salary.
yeah.
And if he helped keep them up, he got a bonus. That was
Has he helped
ridiculous.
keep him up?
Well, theoretically,
he's
he's played
there.
a game and he's there and they've stayed up.
And he vibes
so-
in the dressing room, couple dances and that.
He's living life.
Pick the mood
I don't
up.
reckon he actually cares anymore.
Nah,
He don't care.
Enjoying life.
He don't care.
He was doing stories with Rashford the other day, wasn't he?
Mate, this guy is getting paid 6 figures a week. He don't give a fuck.
No.
No.
And he lives in Nottingham. Well, probably doesn't actually. I don't know. Your turn, mate.
Okay,
Because
so-
there's only two of us.
Sure. In goal, I have Mendy. Because
Oh, yeah, that's a better one.
That right there is way better than Loris.
Whoa. There's still 10 more players. The rest
so
of my team is good.
great start.
But I have an agenda that I have to keep up, so, you know.
yeah, he's been a disappointing one whenever he's played, to be honest. Left back, I also had Perisic.
Nice.
I thought we'd get a bit more of him.
Yep.
And I did have Van Dijk. I had a different toffee though. I had Tarkowski.
No.
Just because I think of Burnley, like he was so solid, and I thought he'd be like real.
I think him and Pickford
I
are
don't
the
think
two
he's-
shining lights in that.
I don't think he's been like awful or anything.
What do you reckon,
It's
Judge?
just like I thought he'd do more, considering he's that rock solid Burnley defender.
Nah, man.
I think
I think
Tarkowski's
Tarkowski
been
and Pickford have been the shining lights at Everton.
Where'd you get that from? That's good. Good fit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right about this one really hurts. This hurts. Reece James.
Nah, I think
Because
that's
of injuries,
unfair to
because
say.
of injuries,
That's not
yeah.
underwhelming. He's just been
Yeah.
out
But
injured.
It's underwhelming for me. Where I hold him as the best right back in football.
But he
for
can't.
him to not be really there this season.
He can't be the best right back of football if he's injured.
Yeah.
I do agree. I do agree with that. This was
That's like saying,
that was a hard one
that's
to
like
put.
saying Kante's been underwhelming.
Bro, that, do you know what as
Yeah,
well?
yeah.
That's friendly fire, by the way. That's,
Oh no,
that's one of your own.
I've got a
That's
lot of
borderline
love for
illegal.
Reece.
Yeah.
I rate him that highly. That's why it's been underwhelming. Then in midfield,
That's like saying Eduardo was underwhelming when he got injured after Birmingham.
well, his ankle was underwhelming. To be fair.
That is too far.
You've got to take points off for that, sure.
Yeah, I deduct a point.
Yeah.
Points. Okay, this midfield might boost my points. To be fair, Calvin Phillips, fat bastard. I thought you were good. He was a good player.
Jesus. Oh my God.
No,
He's got his first career major honour, mate.
he is. He
Can't be body shaming
Calvin
him.
Phillips is a really good.
He just
footballer.
beat your team 1-0.
He did, but my team's rubbish this season.
Do you know what?
He's a really
again,
good player.
He's been
a really good
injured.
player. He hasn't been injured all season. Pep's sitting there calling him a fatty. Like,
But how'd you get in ahead of Rodri? How do you displace Rodri, the best DM in the world?
A little bit more rotating.
Oh, that's harsh,
He's
mate.
happily sitting there going, right, we'll just play Rico Lewis inverted instead of like.
But that's
Phillips
the style of play they want to play.
Like Rodri is out there playing every week. If
Because
Calvin
he's
Phillips had been
best
the Calvin
midfielder.
Phillips we've seen he can be, surely he'd have got a bit more minutes.
Now,
I think he-
what
I
I
think
don't
next-
think that's
next
how you
season?
should judge something because Pep famously with first season
loves
signings.
rotating.
Yeah,
Look at Grealish.
exactly.
Yeah.
And now look at him.
Now look at him.
Exactly.
You laughed at him. Well, you won't be laughing
Phillips
then.
next season is going to get like 14 goals, I tell you.
14 goals.
Yeah, just long range poppers. Yeah.
That's
Which,
bold.
he had like 3 long shots today. Missed all
It's because
3.
Kepa's in goal. He got excited. His midfield partner, this one's a good one. He had a lovely little cameo last season. Coutinho. I haven't seen Phil Coutinho.
Yeah, I
all
put him in
year,
my
man.
flop 11, but I suppose you can.
I know
say
he scored against you guys when Jorginho scored that goal,
Yeah.
and I don't think I've seen him all season really perform at any level. But when he joined Villa originally, I was like, oh, fucking hell, he looks like Liverpool Coutinho.
It's Philippe. Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
haven't really seen him. And he's a fun player to watch when he's good.
Felipe Coutinho.
On the wings, we have...
The wings.
I like the Son shout, but I'm actually going Kulusevski just because I thought he looked amazing originally.
Yeah, he did have a great start, didn't he? He scored.
That's harsh.
There were Saka Kulusevski debates, and no one's questioned that one now.
Yeah, no, that actually is the definition of underwhelming.
Yeah.
He looked class.
I still don't. Yeah, but
It's harsh, but true.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't rate him.
Okay.
He's underwhelmed me. Raheem Sterling.
yeah.
I thought we were getting, multiple Premier League winner, played with Pep.
Well, you did get that.
We
You
did
just
get
didn't
that.
get that.
Is he your top goal scorer?
He is our top goal scorer.
Actually?
He scored more than Jesus, which is quite crazy. But
Well, there you go. You're being your best player this season.
but underwhelming because he is a really good player.
He's also-
and the
Does
majority
that,
of the season
does that not just imply that your club is underwhelming rather than...
So let me get this
Oh,
straight.
absolutely. This could be the entire Chelsea
The
side.
Chelsea player of the season is underwhelming.
Thiago Silva's not been underwhelming, no.
Sterling's got to be a player.
No chance.
Go on then, who's the last one?
Danny Ings. I miss Southampton Danny Ings, and I don't know where he's gone, but at West Ham and Villa.
He is
He was
a bit
underwhelming
old.
at 2 clubs.